Hello everyone, we just got the new beta. And I don't remember the version number. Version number 10.69.2.2. And I just put in a new GoPro camera, so I have the new GoPro Hero 11. Yeah, so I'm hoping the video is better. My GoPro was a Hero 9, and sometimes the audio didn't pick up very well, and the quality of the video was kind of dark. So I'm hoping this camera picks up a little bit more light. So it's been raining all day today, so I haven't actually been able to test the beta just because it's been actually pouring rain and it didn't work. So this is actually my very first drive on beta today since the update. I'm kind of doing my standard loop. I'm going to go to a couple places, then I'm just going to head home because the weather's a bit bad. Fingers crossed. If you guys remember, it used to always want to clip this little, like, median thing. Not sure why it's creeping forward. It's completely clear on both sides, but it did it safely. Oh, that's cool. So at first it said it was checking for visibility, and then it just went for it. So this is our destination here on the left. I'm just going to let it route. There are people... So interesting, the car thought the pedestrians right there were going to cross the street, but then they turned and the car proceeded. So this is actually our stop point. So it actually did what we were supposed to do. Okay, now we're going to our next destination. I'm hoping it's going to take us through a couple roundabouts. Yep, here's one. The leaves showed up as a gray pile. That's interesting. Okay, it's clear on the left. Great. This is kind of challenging. It's like dusk. It's not very bright out. It's dark because we have extra clouds overhead. We have another like median bump thing, so it needs to go out and swing around. Perfect. And this it's so different from the early builds. I'm sure you guys remember it used to want to run into those things, those parking thing, the traffic divider. Well, I don't know what they're called, but those pieces of cement that are in the middle of the road there. The car would just want to just run into it, and now it clears them. It hasn't been a problem since we went to the 6.9. So it keeps creeping forward. It's completely clear. I mean, I'm glad it did that. There's no traffic. It's very safe that it did that. So, I'm okay with it. This is a four-way stop, so as long as traffic's clear, it should be safe to proceed. Yeah, it's so different. You know, the way it handles a protected intersection, like this four-way stop, versus an unprotected intersection with just two-way traffic flowing through. It's a lot more cautious. Like, this is the unprotected. We have a stop line, but there's no stop signs on the other sides. It's much more cautious on these kind of intersections. You see it saying creeping forward. And I mean, I can't even see. It's completely blocked with all the traffic parked along. So now it should go. Great. You know what? That was the way I would actually handle that intersection myself. I know it creeped out pretty far, but you guys can't see it. But there was cars parked on both sides. I couldn't even see. So where the car crept forward, that was actually what it was supposed to do. Okay, so that was actually our turn. It paused to let that car go, and the car didn't proceed. So our car started to roll forward, and then they started to go. Well, then my car kind of paused and slowed down and let them go, and I didn't need to intervene at all. Oh, it's taken a different way. So I don't know if you guys remember, usually it takes us through a couple roundabouts to the left here. Didn't do that. Okay. That was a disengagement. It literally started to turn into that car as we're driving. Oh man. That was definitely disengagement. Okay, so our destination's on the left. Okay, oh, look at that. Full self-driving unavailable. Poor weather detected. Interesting. So let's try it now. So I think I will not be able to engage FSD any longer because this is what was happening earlier with the rain. I couldn't engage it at all. As you guys can see, it went into the basic autopilot screen. So FSD is currently disabled due to the rain. So on that note, at least you got to see a small amount of drive. Once the weather improves, hopefully this week or even on the weekend, I'll have a little more time to do more testing. We're supposed to have clear weather. But as you can see right now, with the rain, FSD is fully disabled and I can't even test it. So, at least for now, at least you saw a small amount.